board games are getting so beautiful these days that they're really going to make it hard for us to go outside. Why go into nature where there are bugs when nature can come to me in the inside of my house? All right? Oh, I think I've seen that somewhere. Look, I've seen it there. All right, Cascadia is a tile-laying game where you are placing tiles out for different animal types, like a hawk or a bear. Oh no, there's a bear in this game. You are placing tiles out and then putting scoring markers on them, and all they score in a bunch of different ways. Wow, this is nice. These are all, can you hear that? This is my ASMR. I do ASMR for people with ADHD. But these are all wooden tokens. Salmon. Oh, it's not edible. Oh, boy, that's not good. That's not good. Don't try to eat the salmon. As much as you like salmon in real life, don't try to eat the salmon token. Super Mega Lucky Box from Game Right. I love the art style of this. It feels like super old school and retro-y. You know what it seems like? This looks like the Schoolhouse Rock art. You know what I mean? Remember that? Like, I'm just a bill. I'm only a bill. You guys remember that little bill thing? That's what this is. This is like, I'm just a game. Oh, I'm only a game. Sitting on Grant's table until I get fame. Lots of markers in it. Also, I would like everybody to comment on my singing skills in the video comments, please. I've worked very hard. I took lessons for about 3 weeks. This is a little roll and write game without the rolling. It's just a writing, and you get to cross off things on your cards and try to score points by crossing off different things. This is a 2-player only game where one of you is playing as the Rocketeer and one of you is playing as Neville Sinclair, who is the bad guy from the movie. And I love this movie. So, you know, it's a pretty old movie now. You know, I think I saw it when I was a kid, and I loved it when I was a kid. So, you know, I think the reason that they're making this now is because there's actually a TV show coming out on the Rocketeer. Otherwise, you'd be like, okay, I guess. I mean, that was a cool movie, but it was a while ago. But because there's a TV show coming out, this is relevant. Oh, you're hot, Rocketeer, you're hot. Oh, man, that's a cool image to open up the box to, right? That's fun. You can also see me in the reflection of this. Oh, this is how I record my unboxing videos. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, that's dumb. Oh, that's fun. I didn't know that there were miniatures in this. Ooh, okay. Nice. I'm going to end this video and go blast off into eating lunch. I'm going to blast off to lunch. The Night Cage. And you would be hard-pressed to find a cooler cover than that. Man, it's so spooky. We're here for spooky season. We're coming upon it. The Night Cage, I feel like, is a must-have for Halloween season. How long will your light last? I hope all night. I'm afraid of the dark. Please, please don't turn out the light. This is a cooperative game where you are making your way through a maze. And one of the interesting things about it, oh man, I love this art style. One of the interesting things about it, you'll see the board here. This becomes your maze. You are putting out tiles, and you can only put out tiles directly around where you are. You don't get to see the whole maze and the whole board. And as you move onto a new tile, past tiles leave the game as if they are falling into darkness. And I just love that idea of you know, the light only lasts a little while and you can only illuminate certain parts of the maze. Watch out for that guy. He's a real creep. Oh, another creep. Game is full of creeps. Watch out, people. Game is full of creeps. The Loop from Pandasaurus Games. This is a time travel game, and there is not much I like more than time travel stuff. I love time travel movies and TV shows and all that sort of stuff. And if you look on the back, you'll see the game has this awesome little device, I guess. I don't know what else I'd call it, where you're dropping things down, cubes, and they're coming out into different time periods. It's a fully cooperative game, and I love the busy board and the art style. It's just, I don't know, it's really captivating for me. Oh, agency rules of procedure. You don't tell me what to do. I make the rules around here. Oh, but I have to learn to play the game? Okay, fine. You can tell me what to do, and then I'll have to teach other people. That's how it goes. You think this will help me time travel once I put it together? I sure hope so. Where would you go if you could go anywhere in time? Woo, look at that. This guy is kooky. I love kooky characters because we have something in common. I'm a kook. I'm a kook. I'm a kook. Oh my God, we have the new version of Galaxy Trucker! Bah, 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 bah. In this game, you are building a spaceship, but you only have a really limited amount of time to do it. There's this a sand timer that ticks down, and so you're building the spaceship really quickly, and then you are blowing each other's spaceship up. And whoever spaceship lasts the longest wins the game. When you talk about the differences between this version and the first version, I know that they've streamlined this version, so they've made this game more accessible to anybody. I think in the first version of the game you had to... Oh, there's a hole in the bag. There's a hole in the bag. Dear CGE, dear CGE, there's a hole in the bag. Dear CGE, a hole. It's good that I'm putting them back in the bag with the hole, you know, just so they'll fall out again at some point. What I was saying was the difference between this one. In the first version of the game, you had to build an easy ship, then a medium ship, and a hard ship, and the game took place over all three of those. And in this one, you only have to do one of those, and you can choose which way to play it. These are all different types of things that you can put on your ship, and all of these different tiles score in different ways for you and do different things for your ship. So when you're trying to build them, you're trying to add in different things that complement each other all of the time to build the best ship, and then hope that it survives getting blown up. You hear that, ship? I'm gonna blow you up, and there's nothing you can do about it. Ha ha ha. Sleep well tonight, thinking of my firepower. Fun little pocket game, Stoner Parking Lot. And you don't have to be embarrassed to play a game about smoking weed, because weed's legal now. Everybody's doing it. Your mom smokes weed. Remember when you went over to your house last time and she was giggling about stuff and you didn't know what she was giggling about? Well, she was giggling about being high, all right? So this is a game of bluffing and puffing. And, you know, that's a good van to smoke weed in. It's also a good van to snatch children in. So don't do that. Smoke weed in your van. Don't take kids. Weed good, kids bad. Oh, that's fun. Look at that. These are like guitar picks. Oh, that's a fun component in the game. And yeah, man, this is tiny, you know? Just a little bit of rules, and they spell it with a Z because they don't follow the rules, even though these are rules. These are rules without rules. And just a bunch of little cards here. So you're playing, this is a great type of game so you can put in your pocket and play it anywhere. And if anybody wants you to, grab a guitar, do a sweet riff, you can do that too. Smoke weed, play this game, play the guitar. Sounds like every indie folk musician ever. This is a campaign game for people who don't know what campaign games are. It is, you're doing a bunch of different missions, and I know the first few missions are from the movie And then they get into wacky different stuff that wasn't even covered in the movie. You know, I think there's a mission in here where they have to fight One-Eyed Willie and things like that. So if you ever wish that there was more content in the movie, you know, they didn't make a sequel. That was the time before sequels. Well, this game could be your sequel to a movie that you've loved. You know, I had a real boy crush on Corey Feldman after this movie, and I am not afraid to admit that. He was hilarious in all those movies back then. The Burbs? You ever seen The Burbs? Go watch Corey Feldman. He's the funniest neighbor in the world. Oh, those are cool custom dice with skull and bones on them. Bunch of cool miniatures right here. Oh, One-Eyed Willie. That's him. Happy City from Game Right. Oh, it's just delightful. That's not even me saying that. It says delightful right there. You know, isn't that what you want everybody to say about your city? That it's just happy? You're like, oh, everybody's smiling. There's no crime. There's no traffic. The ice cream trucks never run out of Choco Tacos. Unlimited Choco Tacos. Oh, man, that sounds like a great city. That's a place where I want to live. They're going to start playing Happy City when you're getting your master's degree in urban planning. Oh, look at that. That's fun. Those are just inserts, but they have there's a fountain, there's a bicycle riding. Is that a kid? It better be a kid, because no adults ride bicycles for fun. All right? Adults ride bicycles because they have DUIs or face tattoos. Well, that looks like a delightful little city building game with these nice little cards.